Hey guys, it's Air King. I know it's been a long time since I've done anything that isn't a highlight video, but today I'm gonna take you guys through a couple different hangout spots on a couple different maps, and hoping that we see trading rooms other than town. Some of my favorite spots on maps to just hang out and enjoy the ambience. So I mean, starting out with town, as you can see here. You know, this is the spot. I mean, if you just want to hang out and just appreciate people playing Guns the Duel, you know, this is where all the chatters are gonna be. You know, all the LARPers, all the RPers, you know, all the people who play Guns the chat. This is the spot. Now, when you're a little newer and you're starting out learning K-style, this is the spot everyone goes. I don't know, like I've seen so many tutorial videos just using this as a little bit of a backdrop, but like there's so much open space, walls you can climb up off of, things you can do. Now when you move up a little bit in skill level, that's where you'll start to see more people hanging out over here. A little bit more open space. You could use the people out there as targets, but also you have this little awning that you can use as like a little low jump, like slash timing practice thing. You know, practice doing your butterflies, whatever. And there's a little bit of a gap here. You have some space to jump, but now the real trainers, all the people actually training, all the veterans of K-style. Now they know about this ceiling, and it's even lower. And this is where you'll go to practice, you know, butterfly timings. I've seen people do fucking tribe TBF off this fucking thing, where they'll do that. They'll land back on the floor. It's insane. This is where the elite go to hang out. Now, if you want to sit around an aura farm, there's no better backdrop than good old Victorian art. But this isn't my only favorite place to aura farm. This right here is the closest thing to King of the Hill and Guns the Duel that ever exists. I hope we see more training rooms on Battle Arena, because there's no more satisfaction that you can get out of this game than watching somebody climb up on this tower in the middle of Battle Arena, flipping them off, and being the last guy standing up here. Oh! Come on.
You want some of this?
Island really just has that aesthetic, man. Like, this is really just like an underplayed map. It's terrible, absolutely terrible for Plan War. But like, God, it's so fucking iconic. Like beachside view, a freaking pirate ship, trees you can actually climb. Yeah, if I can actually climb it. Sound of the waves. This is where I'm gonna be hanging out if anyone makes an island ever. I can't foresee anyone ever making a training room on port, but if there's any spot, I mean, they couldn't have made a more iconic map. Like, the rest of the map looks like, well, it's all freaking alleyways. Let's be honest. But I really feel like this map just gets underplayed in general. Give it some attention. Let's just walk around a little bit here. Got this canal. Reflective water. Oh. Very cozy place. Like, okay. I know this is ripped straight out of fucking Lord of the Rings. But, like, this... Why doesn't anyone play Dungeon 1? Even for fun. Like, yeah, it's a circular shaped map. So it doesn't really work for deathmatch. But god, they really just hit it right, man. This well room, too. Like, I feel like I could walk around this room in my own dreams. Like, this... If you've ever played Quest in the back in the day, and you've ever played on the dungeon maps, you'd know that this is, like, one of the rooms that you can get, like, with that door and this door just blocked off. And it could be one of the rooms that you start in for, like, pages and stuff. I don't know, it's just so screenshot worthy. God. Honestly, I really hope they release Steam GunZ soon. Because I cannot wait to do another drip contest and have people lining up here on official Steam GunZ. And it's gonna happen. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. We're gonna have our little circle here for our results announcement. We're gonna have everyone all dripped out in a circle around here. It's gonna be sick. Factory in general is just a really cool map, and I really hope we see more death matches on this map than like Mansion, honestly, personally. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Mansion deathmatch. It kind of does that weird thing where like the room is under a certain size, the fight only happens where like 2 to 3 people are fighting. But like, you got nice geometry you can fight around. You got some weird stuff you can do with like wall jumps where you can like wall jump off this platform and go forward. You got little tight corners that like even in like, it's really hard to run away from people on this map. Like, this fucking asshole. But like, you know, you got these nice little corners where you got like pickups that you can hide out in. This little area you can kind of like block and actually like use it to protect your lower body. Like, take those big advantage fights. Like, it's not the best 4v4 map because it's so open, it's hard to make anything happen. But like, god, it is such a fun deathmatch. I think the same thing can be said about Factory that can be said about Stairway. In general, I don't think this is really a good like map for gunners because it's so vertical. It's hard to, you know, shoot somebody directly above you. The walls are also really high to climb, so, you know, it's so easy to dip out of a fight by just falling. But it's so hard to get involved in a fight when you have to climb and stare at a wall. But as far as Gladiator, because of the intensity of having to get close to your opponents, hit stun, and even obviously your people flipping people off the top, it really is an underrated map. And then it is kind of like it's like an even more massive game of King of the Hill, because I mean, it's so fun watching people fall to their deaths for like 10 seconds, of course. And then obviously there's the infamous shower room. Everybody who doesn't remember the 16-player hack lobby death matches that you see in the shower room, farming EXP. I actually have some good memories of actually dueling people on this map. It's actually a really fun area to do duels. A couple private servers have it available as a duel map, and it's actually really fun. Very nice cramped spaces, big walls to take advantage of. A lot of pot shotting. High Haven, honestly, this is probably my favorite GunZ map of all time. Like, it really makes me sad watching people play this map on archetype with light map off, because this is really a beautiful map. Takes good advantage of lighting. I mean, obviously the skybox is just freaking gray, but it's there's so much visual distinction on this map. Really good aesthetic. It like so many different spots to slip in and out of combat, and the whole upper and lower aspect to the map. It's really just a beautiful map, man. Like, it's technically a one-lane map, because you only have, you know, one way to go towards your enemy, but it's technically a two-lane map, because you have this lower and upper area. You're gonna see some weird people doing things in these barrels if you ever see a training room on this map. But, like, I've never seen a map take better advantage of GunZ's mechanics, as far as, like, you don't need any sort of special mechanics to actually, like, climb up and out of these holes, per se. But because of the verticality and freedom of movement, it really just plays so well into GunZ's gameplay. And we really, like, it's a two-lane map, but because of the verticality, it just makes it so much more interesting. Like, I honestly think we need to see more maps like High Haven if we ever see custom maps coming into GunZ. And, of course, you have your two seasonal versions of town, which, I mean, one of my favorite things, and what I really hope to see, is more people just playing on these different seasonal versions of the map as the years go on and as the seasons change, because town really does get boring, but it's everybody's favorite map. But, like, let's get in the season, guys. Let's stop playing plain old town, you know? There's lots of fun to be had, and if you're on a training map, like, come on. Why not get in the spirit? Like, come on. Can you get freaking mad at this guy? You got snow on the ground. Listen, you're gonna wish you were playing on Snowtown when you got snow outside. You really, like, Christmas is gonna roll around. You're gonna see a billion normal town maps. Like, come on, guys. Have some fun. Ruin is like the last map that I think I'd really consider infamous and iconic for its aesthetic. Mostly because, like, it is unlike any other map that GunZ has, as far as, like, not outright using art assets or taking from pop culture references or inspiration like that. Honestly, very underplayed map. And just, it doesn't matter where you're hanging out on this map, man. I mean, obviously, you're gonna have your cool kids hanging out in the center, trying to hold that little HP, and just playing their little King of the Hill game, trying to flip people off that. But, like, I just think that this map is just so screenshot worthy, no matter where you're standing. And I wish we saw more people playing on this map. It's not exactly the best for deathmatch, especially because of this whole little, like, underground tunnel thing. It's very easy to just, like, keep running laps around the map, kind of like Ballerina. I just fucking love the aesthetic, man. Yeah, that's my favorite spots on various GunZ maps. I took my screenshot here for the advanced tutorial. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I see that 84% of you are not subscribed. You should go subscribe.